Hey folks, Jet Pilot Jace here once again, coming at you with a cockpit conversation in the rear galley of one of our Airbus aircraft. So I had this thought last night as I was flying into San Diego, and I thought I'd share it with you guys this morning as I'm preparing to head out for another trip. See, the last time I flew into San Diego, it was a pretty rough flight. And the reason that flight was rough because I had to do what I call a go-around. Some of you guys that have heard my signature story, you know what I'm talking about when I say go-around. That meant that I could not land. And whether that was because of my failings or because of something else that I could not control, I took it very personal, and it really hurt that I had to do a go-around. And it kind of hurt me to my core as a professional aviator, because I want nothing more than to make the perfect landing all the time, especially when I have passengers on board. But that said, I took it personally. The little voices in my head started talking to me, and I started being worried about what it was going to be like the next time that I flew into San Diego. And last night I had the opportunity to fly into San Diego, and here's what happened. In my mind, I was afraid. And in my mind, I thought maybe I'm not good enough. And in my mind, I thought, man, what if I screw this up again? How many of you guys out there right now have screwed something up, have messed something up, and you're afraid to tackle it again? You've taken it so personal, and you've made it an issue to where it's almost hard to engage in that process, engage in that thing again. Well, people, I really did not want to land that airplane in San Diego again, because it's a pretty challenging airport, and I was afraid that I would mess it up. But you see, the captain, he had no idea how I was feeling, and he decided he would take the first leg, and in doing so, that forced me to have to take that second leg into San Diego. It was late, it was dark, and I'm thinking, God, these are all the recipes for disaster. But you see, I had no choice, and it was like the proverbial, I got pushed off the ledge by someone else. Well, folks, I just want to tell you, I landed that plane, and not being arrogant and cocky, but it was one of the best landings that I've had in a long time. So much so that passengers were shaking my hand, telling me how great of a landing it was. I don't tell you that to brag. I tell you that to encourage you for whatever it is that you're thinking about, that you're concerned about right now, that you're afraid to engage again. That thing, that action, that job interview, to put in your application for another job, or whatever it is, that position. Don't be afraid. Go after it. Go forth, conquer, and face your fears head on. And take care of it. And remember, folks, when we start talking no-fail trust, be sure to remind yourself and to always remember, trust the training, trust the process, and trust the people, and most importantly, trust yourself. I'm Jason Harris, Jet Pilot Jace, with another Cockpit Conversations. Thanks for stepping into the cockpit again. Have a fantastic day.